So roadmap used to be a content heavy application where we were focusing too much on the content and less on the functionality. But over time, it kept on evolving, and right now it is a feature-rich application with a lot of complicated features. It is used by more than 2 million users. We have almost 18,000 teams, and we get more than 7 million visits per month. And all these users create massive amounts of data on the platform. Now, our current app is built with Astro, which is a really good choice if you are building a content-heavy application. But this is not the best option when you have a lot of interactivity on the application. So we started looking at different options, and we decided to go with React Router. Why React Router? Because we have been using this internally on the other projects and we have been happy with this, and also it will allow us to have that same tech stack across all our projects. Now, we have a lot of pages on the website. We didn't want to do a one big bang launch, so we decided to divide the whole website into the sets of pages, pick the pages set by set, start routing the traffic to the newer pages for the new pages, and for the older pages, we'll keep it on the old side. So we picked up account and teams features, and we have rebuilt this with React Router. Now, before we talk about how the current setup is working in production, how the traffic is routed for the older pages to the old website and newer pages to the new platform, this is how our current setup looks like. We have Nginx as a reverse proxy and the app running on the same server. Nginx gets the request on port 80 for roadmap.sh, and it sends the request to the port 3000 on the front end. Now we have some more stuff in there, but this is a high level overview of how the things look like for our front end. On the Nginx side, our configuration looks something like this. So we have upstream server, the Astro app, and we have server block which registers roadmap.sh port 80, and all the requests it receives on this, it routes them to the upstream at port 3000. Now the challenge was we have two apps now. The old app that we have to keep running for the older pages, and the new app that we need to serve the newer pages from. Now with Nginx it's quite simple. All we had to do was to route the older request to the older app and the pages that we migrate to the newer app. The Nginx configuration looks something like this. So if you see here, we have a new upstream server. We have a new location block that is looking at the regex for the request. So any request that starts with account or teams, it gets sent to the newer app. Any other request gets sent to the older app. And this is how it looks like in production. So this is the app pages which are still on the older Astro app. All these pages are on Astro side. But if I go to the account section, if you click here, all the pages inside, they are on the newer React Router app. And if you look at the performance, this is also much better than before. We're using React Query and caching the request data so that we don't make the repeated requests. And we don't have the full page reloads when you switch to different pages.